Hello and welcome to another edition of Average Guitar Tutorials with Josh Pyke, your host. Today we're going to play a song called The Summer, and this is a song that I love to play live. People love singing along and it's a real good time. It's a good time song, fun time song. It is a song that is in drop D tuning like a lot of my other songs, and all that means is that this low E string here gets tuned down to D, so it's D, A, D, G, B, E. It also uses a capo. Now, forgive me if this is very basic for people watching, but a capo is something that is very handy if you only know how to play open chords like D, C, A. It changes the key of any chord, right? So, say you're playing an open D, you don't know how to play a D bar chord, then you can play it up here, or you can play it here. Changes the key of what you're playing, transposes it. Playing the song "The Summer" is actually in F minor, I believe. So when I play in drop D, it's like this. If I could bottle up the C, and it goes up to like E flat, I guess. C breeze, I would take it, etc. But I play it with the capo on the 6th fret, and I'm using these chord formations to play the song. So it's probably easier if I just explain it that way and not worry about the sort of transposition element of it, because I probably don't understand it myself. So I'm using these chord formations. So B minor, and then I take my pointer finger off my number 1 finger so that it's with the open A string, and I move that down to the 2nd fret on the B string, and I lift up my what we call the root finger, right? So it's like this. Then I move up to what would be a D, and then to this. So it's this. So you could play it like this: B minor, A, B, A. Those are the chord formations, right? But I play it with the 6th capo on the 6th fret, so it sounds like this. That's essentially what you're doing. If I could bottle up the sea breeze, I would take it over to your house and pour a leaves through your garden. And then the last bit is, and the hinges on your windows are rust and colour like bots, what other pretend of the summer. And your sweet clean clothes, so that's an E minor shape in drop D. And your sweet clean clothes would go stiff on the line to a D. And there'd be sand in your pockets, A. And nothing on your mind, E minor, and then back to the B minor. Oh, right, so it's. That is the chord progression for the verse. The chorus is. So it's this. If you were just playing it without the capo, you'd be playing like a D. I wish, if somebody knows what this chord is, please just pop it in the comments. I guess it's like a D sus something or other. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's like this. And then you move this finger up to be, I guess, like an F sharp. Yeah, F sharp. That's it. And so with the capo on, it sounds a little like this. We should be living like we live that summer. I wanna live like we live in the summer. Okay, that's the chorus, very simple. The only other bit is the middle 8, right, which is what you're really playing is this. And time is like the ocean, so back to that D chord. You can only, right, back to that sort of F sharpy chord. Hold a little in your hands. So you're kind of going A formation, D, F sharp to G. But with this, you leave this the same, right? So it's. So you're just moving the bass notes around, and that sounds like this. So we swim for we're broken before our bones become black coal on the sand. That's it. There's 3 parts to it. The hardest part about this song is getting enough breath to sing it all in one go. A lot of words. Don't ask me why I thought that was a good idea. Just had a lot to say about this particular situation. Anyway, that is the summer on average guitar tutorials with your host, Josh Pyke. Why don't you send me a comment and suggest the next song that I can teach you in the average way that I know how.